Okay. I was not anticipating on the music today to be so gentle and so quiet. We're gonna change it to some more vibing music here in just a moment. But everyone, hi! Welcome back to the channel. My name is Crafty Simmer, and we are back with another stream. Today we are actually working on a commission for the lovely Gallant Gaming. And he commissioned me like a few months ago and stuff, and I just kind of, and like I'm getting around to finishing it, and like because I'm trying to get my commissions done, because I have 4 commissions in total. 2 are interested and 2 have been paid, and they're just waiting on the completed product. So today we're gonna be working on Gallant Gaming's commission that he paid me to do, and I am just super duper excited because I'm gonna be trying something new that I haven't done ever. So I hope you guys are here for the ride, and yeah, let's just get into it. All right, making sure that everything is working. My screen is way too big. That's a problem. Let's just fix that real quickly. It happens. Don't worry, it happens. And as always, there will always, and like if we do have any sort of any sort of like reference photo, it will show up on the screen here, so don't worry about that. We'll just make sure that's all done. Hello everyone that has come and hang out today. I'm gonna go ahead here. We're gonna turn on the now trending album. I can't, because this is just the now trending, so this is like the company's picks. So I can't always guarantee that it's going to be clean. Just an FYI. Alright, anyways, let's get into this. I'm just making sure that everything is working the way that I intended to, because that would be incredibly awkward. Alright, let's get into this. So, anyways, the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to try this thing that I kind of want to give a shot with. So, as you guys can see here, I have this piece. I have this 3-piece door here, okay? We're gonna head over here and we're gonna work on the while I also as well reteach myself how to use this, how to use this, because this is an older version of Blockbuster, so yeah. So like I said, I can't control what's set. So what I'm thinking here is that this will... Okay, we're just gonna change the song. I'm not a fan of this song in the album. Let's change it real quickly. This is a better one. Sorry about that. I'm not a fan of that song, to be perfectly honest. Okay, mostly because it makes me uncomfortable, but that's another thing. Okay. Okay, I thought I could do this, but I don't think it's going to be possible. I think we're just gonna have to go the way that we normally do it. So I hope I don't have to remake the door, because that would be awful. Like, that would be just straight up awful. But I think we might have to go ahead and actually remake the door. Pain. Oh, wait. Chisel and Bits has a clipboard. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Which means we do have a clipboard of the original build. Hooray! So let me just go ahead and just grab the bottom pieces to start with. And we'll just kind of re-implement the door and stuff. Unfortunately, that wasn't going to work, but that's okay. Why won't this fit the way I want it to? Oh no. I don't know what to do. This is slightly more complicated than I thought it was going to be. So that's not good. Okay, let me just fix myself here. Well, I find one of the pieces. No. Hello, how are you? How are you, Chloe? Everyone's safety. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, this is what we're working on today. I think it's going to be fun. Wait! Oh, Heike. Heike. You smart girl. Not me realizing that I kind of planned ahead here. Because all I have to do is just do this. Minus having to work with a double-clicking mouse. I think this mouse needs to be replaced. So that's not a vibe, but here we are. Okay, I'm really just right now focusing on getting this to meet the end. As you guys can see, my mouse is double clicking, which isn't great. This doesn't make this whole process any easier. I just have to wait till Tuesday though, because Tuesday is when I get my, I get a bonus. My COVID bonus, actually. It's a whole thing. Okay, there we go. That's the door again that I had to remake because I was being silly. Okay, so now what we have to do is kind of get started on this by kind of doing it like that. Yeah. Because I tried to do what I thought I could, but because it is an older version of Blockbuster, and I haven't used an older version of Blockbuster in a very long time. So I used the most recent version of Blockbuster. Okay. And just kind of clean it up a little bit. There we go. So that's the door for now. I'll have to redo the door, and I'll have to like redo the handle and stuff here. But like, I think though, all we really have to do is go into the clipboard, grab the original copy of it. So it shouldn't be that much different from this copy. It's just kind of a pain to install. There we go. Alright, so that's been redone. So let's go head back into the house. Or maybe we'll actually focus on finishing the exterior today. I feel I'm all over the place. I apologize there, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're going to like go around and make kind of like a porch type of feel to it. So we're even gonna like add kind of like more of like a deck kind of feel to it. So let me just pull out like I kind of want to get the feel right. So this is going to be the vibe that we go for. I'm just going to copy the image link and then put it into the OBS. So properties, Control V, okay. Is that going to work? Somewhat. It worked. It worked enough. I'm going to see if I can get this a little bit bigger. Oh, no, it won't get any bigger. That's basically the reference photo. Sounds about right. That's the legit size of this reference photo. It's so tiny. I can't work with that. Oh my gosh. That's awful. But that's the reference photo. I do have a bigger photo, so I hope you guys are okay with the reference photo being that tiny. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Anyways, let's carry on. We're gonna focus on this. So what we're gonna do is that I'm just gonna kind of put it up into a higher position than me. So that way I can get under it with relative ease. And then we're gonna go for, I think, maybe we'll do it like that. And then we'll do like a two-piece break like that. And then whatever is left will become a line. So that would be an example. Of course, though, because we will need multiple pieces of this. So, like, for example, we're going to need a corner piece. We're going to need an end piece we're going to need, like, an end piece. Yeah. Yes, we're going to need an end piece, and we're going to need corner pieces to make this kind of all come together. Oh no, I did it wrong. Shoot. Did not mean to do that. I just want my draw region to make it look nice and pretty. I did not need to do that again. So that way then it kind of looks like something like that. So the corner piece here, we're going to do a 4 wide kind of like stand. Just like that. And again, my keyboard double clicked. So that way then it kind of looks like that. Like I've been spending all day today working on Althea's like house. Like my Althea house, so that way then on Wednesday I can do a house tour video. And needless to say, it has been the bane of my existence. Because I have to reorganize everything now. So that's been really 0 out of 10 for me. Okay, so then it'll kind of go like that, basically. And then we just have to go grab another piece here to make another corner side for this side of the house. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Then we can move it over here and put it in. then all we gotta do is just kind of get rid of the flooring. And yeah, I think that actually looks pretty good, actually. Like, this actually looks pretty good. Like, that, like, this is a vibe. We passed the vibe check on this one here. On the architecture choice that we're doing here. But then, as we come over here, we do kind of have a bit of a complication. Because I want to have stairs that kind of lead over here. So, maybe what we'll do for now is that we'll just kind of make sure that the house is kind of already done. And then using these, I'll use like a connected material. And like we'll just kind of keep going until I have like a full block to use. Which I don't quite yet. Now I do. So now we can actually go through and add this beautiful structure of blocks in here. Just like that. Then we'll do that. Okay. I know what I'm doing here now. And then again with the 4-piece stilt. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, double clicked. There we go. Yeah, okay. This is exactly what I want it to be. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That looks good. This is it. Okay. So now that we're done that, we're just gonna put grass back in, where we punched holes into the ground. Yeah. And then I think we're just gonna add, like, support beams in. So, like, for example, we'll go, like, 1, 2, 3, and then this is where we'll put, like, a support beam. Then 1, 2, 3. No, that's not gonna work. Probably, like, right here would be a good spot for it, yeah. And then we'll kind of put another one, like, right there. Like, they're support beams, so, like, I don't really think that they need to be straight, but, like centered. Since they're just doing their thing and supporting the house. Yeah, we'll do it like that. So I also will kind of have to make it look kind of ruined later, so, you know, it's fine. Everything is fine. Oh, I like it! I think that looks cute. Okay. It looks like a deck that you would see on a ranch or something. I kind of wish I had more color options, though, for, like, the roofing and, like, the house and stuff. I just don't really have a lot of choices, unfortunately. It's really rough. But I think, though, with what I have done, I think it looks good for what I've done with the place. So in 1, So now the next part is to work on the actual, kind of like a railing guard type of situation here. So, you know, just kind of working through here, putting up some beams and stuff. So, like, we'll do, like, a 4 beam here. Because that will signify the start of the stairs. And again... There we go. Okay. So now that's all done. We do need to add another beam here for the fact that it is a 3. And then we can probably do... Hello, Jelly. How are you? 1, 2... 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, my channel's not very... Hello there, Alex. How are you? I'm working on a commission today, so how are you? Hi to little chases. How are you? How are you guys? I really hope that none of my kids are watching this right now. That's really good to hear. That is good to hear there, guys. Yeah, we're doing kind of like a chill stream today with Chisel and Bits. And I mean, I guess we could even kind of have a discussion, kind of like okay. So I was able to get some feedback on my channel and kind of like how it looks and stuff. And it's just kind of like, and so basically, like, they gave me something that they loved and something that they think I could improve on. So, like, you know, I've always thought, like, my thumbnails were really awesome and everything. And then he kind of gave me some feedback on my thumbnails. And I don't know where to go from there. Hello, how are you? Ooh. Alright, let's keep working on this. Do you guys think that's enough? I think that's enough. Okay, can I just say though, my biggest complaint about Chisel and Bits is how basically, well, okay, I guess it's not really Chisel and Bits' fault for this, it's more of like a Minecraft thing and kind of how Minecraft has made it. I'm doing pretty good there, Jelly. I hope you're doing great today. But yeah, no, like, I do some really weird stuff. No, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought today. Anyways, though, so basically, like, my biggest complaint about Chisel and Bits in Minecraft is not really even Chisel and Bits' fault. It's more on the Minecraft side of things, in which the fact that, like, I it's basically they have made it so like it's divisible by 2. So like the block we know is 8 pixels, right? So then they break it down into an 8 by 8 block, which then makes it an even number, and even numbers suck to find the center of. Like it's either you double down or you make it odd. I don't know. That's just kind of my biggest gripe, I guess, with things like this, is that it never really seems to be very handy, I guess, is the term I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna go ahead here. We're gonna just kind of go around, adding a bunch of panels for us to focus our growth on it. And now I hear my cat screaming. And I'm not sure if he's screaming because Adrian just woke up and now he can't find him in his place. My cat tends to panic. It's a thing. It's an issue. Okay, there we go. That's how I think this looks nice so far. I think we're on our way to something good, something fun. And then, of course, we will just have to kind of add a roof to it. Yeah. That's my cat. And he's meowing at Adrian.
Bye.
I have a question. Have you, like, honestly had... Like, what do you mean by problems exactly? Like, problems is kind of a very broad... Like, do you have, like, a specific meaning of problems? Like, problems to me could go from anywhere between drama to technical difficulties. Which, technical difficulties? Yes, all the time. All the time. Drama? Depends. Drama, yeah, that one kind of depends. Depends on the situation. I think my last bout with drama problems associated with my channel was like almost 2 years ago now. It'll be 2 years in May. So, you know. Oh, never mind. I think Owen just went to go get his quote-unquote breakfast. Which is essentially a toy that he has decided to hunt for Dad. But yeah, that's a very broad question. Unfortunately. Any tips for making roofs with chisel and bits? Well, I guess it kind of depends on where you want to go with it. I mean, for this roof here, I kind of went for a more detailed look of it. So, like, I actually have, like, the slants and everything's been kind of chiselified, and yeah. So I guess for this, it would kind of depend on what you need. And then there's another way to make roofs, if I can just kind of come over here, kind of get distracted. It depends. It depends. Some people kind of come into my life with not the best intentions. Like, I have been burned a few times with toxic behavior in this, like, in the community generally. But, I mean, though, like, But like the friends like you do make that are actually friends to you and actually treat you like a person, um, yeah, it's different. Um, or at least like they don't give off the illusion that like they care about you, I guess is the better terminology. Yeah, it kind of sucks because it kind of impacts kind of like the smaller creators that actually do have good intentions. Yeah. So it's kind of a trade-off. You know, like there's some really awesome people and then there's some really, really bad, crappy people. I haven't seen anything with like I haven't seen anything to like the level that we've seen on Twitter as of lately as of late. But like I have seen some pretty bad people. So anyways though, back to the roof. It really just kind of depends on what you want. I mean, my preferred method is that I would just kind of like build a normal roof, you know, like normal steps with like a little bit of, and you know, chisel the bottom step. And basically what I would do from there is that I would actually make it look like a trim. So like I would go ahead here, I would just kind of add kind of like a piece, use connected material to fill it in. And then you have this huge piece. Yeah, it just kind of depends. Some people are really nasty. Some people have different opinions than you. In terms of creative flow and stuff. Like I used to, yeah. And then, yeah. And then, like, you can add, like, a different block. Like, you could add, like, a clay trim here or whatever. So, like, for example, like, let's just do a terracotta trim. Because I only have terracotta on this mod pack. For color. I've had someone impersonate me, and then their friends thought they were me. And then like they would come into like my streams and stuff and talk to me like I was a friend, and I was like, oh, I hate to break it to you, but you've been catfished, honey bunny. Sorry. So like I've been the person that like has been like, yeah, I was impersonated a year or so back now. And then basically then I have to be the bad guy and tell them that like, sorry, they're lying to you. I don't know who you are. Yeah, it's really sucky because sometimes because in that particular situation, they didn't quite understand what I meant. And I kind of had to tell them again. It's like, no, that's not me, guys. Sorry. Like, but yeah, this is like just like an example of like a roof that I would do with the trim and everything. I actually kind of like the trim. I think the trim looks nice. I think it kind of adds kind of like a sense of realism to it. And then the other one, it's kind of the whole, like, you just kind of make it go up, down, up, down. It's, yeah. Yeah. And then this one here, it's like, it's basically the same idea, but it's just for the entire roof. Yeah. But besides... But yeah, no, like, yeah. In terms of interacting... I mean, like, in, like, the stream, I tend to go anywhere from an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours. It just tends to be how it goes, normally. And then it gives me ample, and plus 2, I have, like, D&D and all of that stuff going on. So, like, it gives me time to kind of have time to myself, work on other videos if I need to. Yeah. But I am recovering from, like, an illness, so it'll probably go until about 2, and then we'll probably call it a stream. So... yeah. I have to yawn. Really bad. So yeah. And that's kind of the situation that we're seeing. Yeah, because I got sick on Tuesday. And my lungs are just catching up. So, yeah. Because it really sucked, because essentially, well, you know, with COVID and everything, right? Like, basically right now we have so many workers out for COVID. And so, like, we're having we're having some shortage issues right now. Because there's no one to work. Because they're all sick. And then I got sick, and then it makes it even harder to replace me because I'm kind of, well, useless. Well, not useless. I have a level, and with, like, laws and stuff, it just kind of complicates things when I get sick, because for you to find the level, you have to, like the levels that, like, they tend to need to cover those kinds of shifts are people that go to college. So, I mean, ultimately, like, I kind of started using Twitter and stuff, and then basically, like, when I met creator friends through my projects and stuff, they would introduce me to their creator friends. So I wouldn't say I've necessarily had an issue with meeting people, especially kind of like once I once I got into those kinds of circles and stuff, because then it just kind of becomes a chain reaction, basically. Like, it just becomes a chain reaction. And everyone that you meet kind of introduces you to their friends, and then they introduce you to their friends, and it just kind of becomes this ever lasting cycle of like, basically building new friendships. If that's what you meant. I hope that's what you meant, because that would be incredibly awkward if that was not what you meant. So yeah, no, I mean, I've definitely met some choice people, but I've also met some really good people. I think the worst part, though, is when you're, like, trying to get together for collabs and stuff. And this is, like, even true for, like, and this is kind of, like, more pertaining towards, like, adult creators and stuff, kind of like myself, where we're not really, yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. It just kind of depends, I guess, is Does it? I don't know. Yeah, so like basically for me, it's just been kind of meeting people and essentially it just kind of becomes this chain reaction of which where you start with a friend and then you kind of snowball into a bunch of other people. Like, I mean, a lot of the people that I know now is because of is because of Rachel Kai, because she came on to RoseGate for season 2, and then we started doing projects together as a group basically, and that's kind of how I got to know some other people in the community, is through specifically doing other other projects and stuff like that. I just realized I completely messed this up. So, you can probably hear my voice becoming already fatigued from talking. So, yeah. Probably make it an even shorter stream, probably. Just because I'm not feeling 100%, but I still kind of wanted to stream today. Just to kind of get back into that whole groove and that whole vibe. So I hope you don't mind, everyone. That I basically pushed, I guess the word is pushed myself to stream today. So that way then I can at least say I got a stream done today, I feel good. I'm already feeling the vocal fatigue. Like, I'm already starting to feel the vocal fatigue in my throat. But yeah, no, like, me meeting friends, yeah. I mean, it just kind of becomes this chain reaction of meeting people and talking to people. And then when you work with those people for a little bit, then they kind of extend their projects out to you, ask if you're interested, and then it just kind of goes from there. I mean, but honestly, though, still my biggest piece of advice, though, is don't have every creator friendship based on just being a creator, I guess. That's not a good outlook. That's just gonna make you tired. And you don't want that for yourself. Like, you don't want to be tired. Like, you don't want to be tired of making content and only talking to people about content. Like, I also have a group of friends that we just don't really focus on, that, like, our main focus isn't making content. Like, we just kind of want to hang out. And that's our thing, we just hang out. Especially, and like, I can definitely say that too, because of the fact that, like, the really sucky part about the human condition is that eventually people just kind of grow and they move on. Which has definitely happened to me with my team in the past, where a lot of them in the past have recently just kind of grown and have moved on to different things. And I mean, for some of them it really sucks. Like, it really sucks. But like, I've also kind of learned and accepted that, like, yeah, it's just something that happens. Especially in this kind of field. Well, especially in this kind of genre where it's Minecraft. And I mean, like, for me, I still enjoy playing Minecraft, but for some people, it just kind of become, like, it's a phase for some people. And that is perfectly okay. Like, I'm not saying that's not okay, because it's fine. Like, people, like, some people just, they just kind of get tired of it, and that's okay. And then for me, it's just something that I've been really into, especially growing into my adulthood, is kind of where I really got into Minecraft. So yeah. And I think we're probably just gonna do another 15 minutes of stream today. Like, I really wanted to get on and talk to you guys today. But my vocals are not up to it today, unfortunately. Like, I haven't even talked this much even doing teaching the last few days. So if that kind of gives you an idea of just how sore I am right now. That, like, you know, the job that I work full-time isn't making me as exhausted as streaming is right now. Due to me recovering from being sick. Being sick really just kind of sucks. That's something that I've come to realize, that being sick sucks. Like, coming down with something, knowing that there's no one to cover your shift because, you know, you're a full-time worker and you do college, and like you have to go to like college and stuff to get those credentials and stuff, and then they just kind of make the law so that way then like a level 1 that only needs to do an online course and get a certificate does, like, they can't sub and do a level 3, you know. But level 2 can, but the issue is, it's hard to find people that are able to do it and are okay with doing the on-call position. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because, yeah, it sucks trying to find someone to do that on-call position. For level 3? Trust me, I've been there, done that. Like, I've even done the whole thing. It's a whole situation. Oh, we're just doing a commission. I'm working on a commission that Gallant Gaming has hired me to do. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'm just trying to make it look nice. Like, today, I'm definitely just working on some detailing pieces. Trying to make it look how I want it to before even thinking about submitting it. And kind of making it look like a decent cabin. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Nothing too crazy. We're just focusing on some detailing. And I probably won't be live for much longer just because I am still kind of recovering from a lung infection. So, yeah. Like, I started to feel better and stuff, and then it's just, I just can't push myself too hard, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. This kind of gives me, like, Sim 1 vibes, like, Sim 1 built catalog vibes. So then, we're not gonna keep expanding it, because I feel like that would just be silly. So we're just going to expand it. Just like that. And I'm kind of tempted to do kind of like a different feature to the house. I just don't know if it'll be worth the time to do it. So the next thing that I want to do, adding, you know, to further add on to this house, because essentially that's what I'm trying to do right now. Like, I'm trying to make it look like what I normally do. Because right now it doesn't look like what I normally do. And that makes me very frustrated with the house. So I feel like what I want to do, so we're just gonna get rid of this piece here. Get rid of that piece there. And then we're gonna do kind of like a block thing. Yeah? Yeah. We're gonna do like a block thing. And then we'll kind of end it like right here. And then we'll do it on the other side. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to get on and just say hi to everyone. If you hear me getting quiet, I apologize. I am just trying to focus on what I'm doing here. And now it's all wrong. Hello, Origin Sonic. How are you today? Okay. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Feel like I've already done this wrong somewhere. Feel like I did this wrong somewhere and I don't know where I made the mistake. Is it because I made this too wide? Okay. Okay, I feel like what I need to do is that we're gonna take this down to the ground. Yeah, it's probably just gonna be like a fairly short stream though. Just because, I am recovering from, like, a little bout with a lung infection. Yeah. So it probably won't be like a super long stream, just kind of because of that situation. Where I wasn't really feeling that great. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But yeah, like, I just... Ugh. And, like, I can already feel me getting tired. Which is fine. It just, like, I kind of knew that if I was going to stream today, it probably wasn't going to be that long. Like, I kind of already accepted that. Like, I accepted my fate, basically. So, you know. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe instead, what we'll just do is that I'll do a... like a 1... and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then basically we'll just kind of do these things, like these little patterns. And then essentially I'll just use the same material thing to make, well, to make it kind of like bigger, to make it like a 2x2 basically. 2 blocks wide. Add some depth to it. There we go. Okay, let's make this work. Oh, there we go. That looks nice. And then maybe we'll just kind of add like a bit of like an overhang or something onto these roofs here. Just to kind of give it just a little bit more oomph. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm already starting to doubt how it looks. I mean, I guess we'll have to see once I'm actually done with the house to kind of see if I actually do like it or not. Because I'm thinking I'm going to actually add some more texture to the walls here, just so that way that it doesn't look like I'm just staring at like terracotta. So, anyways, I think we're going to end this super short stream off, so that way I can rest my voice. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I do apologize that it was super duper short today. I just don't think a longer one than normal is going to help. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye there, guys.